Hey people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 34 of World's End Club Blind. Last time, we went on a freighter ship after basically the crew was kidnapped and was basically brainwashed with an orange, and we're based in the cult timeline, and we basically... Yeah, I'm just scrolling back. Sorry. I'm just scrolling back. Yeah, we were on this freighter ship, and then basically we fought Penelope. She turned into a weird paper doodle kraken monster thing, which we defeated using Pai's powers and Rachel's powers, and we got an item that basically allowed us to create a map that revealed that the facility that's holding Vanilla is actually in Kagoshima. That's right. So now we're going to move on. We're going into the end game, people, and I am so excited for this. Sorry, I had to move my clicker.
I see. An X-type, huh? Someone with the ability to communicate with the other world.
Someone with the ability to completely obliterate the fourth wall. There is no fourth wall anymore. Pochi just wiped it out. Pochi just blew it up. He eliminated it. He turned it into a fine powder.
But since when have you been an X-type, Pochi?
Since right before the school trip. The day before we got on the bus for Kamakura, I suddenly heard a voice.
Kamakura, Yas Queen. Pochi, I'm gonna help you all. I am going to ruin your life, Pochi.
This sudden thought washed over me like a wave. And in that moment, I understood absolutely everything the other worlder was thinking.
And did they help you, Pochi?
Oh, Pochi, you fool. I know they're not referring to me, because Pochi could not grasp the inner machinations of my mind, the maelstrom of thoughts that goes through my head. Even I can barely grasp what's going on in there. What makes you think you can, Pochi?
Of course. I think you guys know by now it was me controlling Rachel. But honestly, during the trip, the other worlder was in control. I just operated Rachel exactly how they told me to.
Which is kind of sad considering all the times that Rachel died.
And not just Rachel, but all of you guys.
Which, like I said, is really sad, all of the deaths. So, Mochin, what? That's why I died to that roly-poly 3 times? Yeah, and then just Rachel getting smashed with that first robot fist. Pochi, and then all those times when I actually threw the barrel the wrong direction, or actually threw anything in the wrong direction. Pochi, why are you doing that? That is not the right direction, but you are controlling it, so I will allow it.
After Rachel got destroyed, I let the other worlder control me too. I mean, it wasn't all the time, just occasionally, just in emergencies.
Just the act stages.
Wait a moment. They were controlling us too?
We're gonna leave it to a Kodaka game to basically just play with the player's mind, where basically where they just wanted to top Danganronpa V3. They were like, you know what? We're gonna make this hyper fiction, where it's so fiction that you, the player, are now part of the canon. We are part of the canon of World's End Club. Anyone who plays the game is part of World's End Club.
Yeah, you guys actually have the slight ability to receive the other worlder's instructions, but you can only receive, not correspond.
Yeah, except Yuki. Yuki is completely untouched. Yeah, watch how it's revealed that that's because Yuki is the third sub-personality.
Anyway, without the other worlder's help, I don't think we would have made it this far.
Or died as many times as you did.
That's an exaggeration.
It's not at all. That's the simple truth. Without them, We would have died tens, hundreds, maybe even thousands of times up till this point.
Actually, you did die tens of times, or at least going towards 100 times, thanks to me.
In some alternate history. Anyway, the fact we've survived is all thanks to them.
All of those roly-poly deaths. All of those laser deaths. The Yeti deaths.
The Otherworlder traveled back right before we died each time. Let us replay over and over.
And over and over and over again.
I guess that's what Neon meant when he mentioned immortality. I mean, he's right, isn't he? None of us have died. Not even once.
Except you did all die! Rachel especially dying. But then again, Rachel was never alive, so... yeah, that's something.
Hey, think you could wrap up the monologue already? Vanilla's life is at stake here.
Yeah, Niki's just pissed off because of how many times he died in that final fight against Penelope.
I know.
Thanks to Mr. Pochi, we know where she is now.
Yes, and I'm surprised no one's pissed off that we're going back to where we started.
She's in some facility called Heaven in Kagoshima, right?
That's where Mike's mainframe and Vanilla are.
Yeah, to think, if we would have known this right at the start, we could have just avoided all of this.
But where in Kagoshima is this Heaven place?
I think it's probably deep inside the undersea theme park. The X on the map was above Kagoshima Bay.
Ah, so basically it was in that area Vanilla couldn't access in her ethereal form. But really, we're going all the way back there. Or that door. The door with the magic key.
Now that you mention it, there was one door we didn't manage to open, right?
Yeah, the magic key door, but we're going back there, seriously? Oh yeah, Game of Fates round 2. This time, that's gonna be revealed. Yuki's gonna be managing it. And this game is sponsored by Lifeguard. Lifeguard, the quench your thirst for killing.
Yeah, I think Heaven is beyond that door.
But you have to type in a passcode to open the door, remember?
Don't worry about that. Seems like Pochi has already figured it out. The numbers you need to open God's door.
Okay, I need to get the multiplication, get the calculator back up. Yeah, and then Pochi's like, why is the Otherworlder talking about bringing up a calculator? You seriously cannot multiply 12 times 1996. Why did you just type in a percentage when you were trying to just type in the 9? You moronic Otherworlder.
Alright! All we gotta do is hop in the UFO and head back!
Yes, and then go to the flooded facility.
To Kagoshima! To the undersea theme
That
park!
has been flooded out.
Okay, let's do this.
Yeah, though how are we going to get back down there? It wasn't like we had an elevator at our disposal. I mean, we kind of got back up via Chance submarine.
Let's go rescue Vanilla and put an end to Mike.
Seriously, we're just going literally all the way back to where we started this game.
Getters Club!
Hey, hey, oh!
Yeah, this may be the finale episode. Yeah, but really just going all the way back to that theme park. It's not even in Kagoshima outside itself, no. Yes, we're just going all the way back. But are they going to explain how they're even getting down there? And also, what was the prologue? What was the game's prologue where we were with Raicho in the facility? How is this place not flooded?
Oh, thank God!
How is this place not flooded? I mean, the dome above the museum flooded, so water should have poured all throughout this place.
I thought we'd never be able to get back in here after the Fate game, and all the water
Yeah.
started gushing in.
Looks like this section was spared from the flooding somehow.
I bet there's some watertight doors that shut automatically.
Anyways, you're saying this heaven thing is behind this door?
But then how did they get back down? That's my question. How did they get back into this facility? Because there really wasn't an established entrance.
Get it open already!
The numbers you need to open God's door. I guess we should type those in.
If only we knew this at the start of the game. Yeah, knew it! I knew that you would do it. There we go. I figured that we were going to have to type them in, so I got it all up and running.
It opened!
Right, let's go.
But then what was the island that they were going to do that sacrificial rite on? That's my question. I mean, why that island? Why wouldn't they take him back to Mike, you know? If they're sacrificing them to Mike, wouldn't they want Mike to see it? In his mainframe area?
Hey, Pochi! Where the heck is Vanilla?
I don't know.
I don't know where
Exactly.
but she's probably at the end of this corridor.
I think I'm gonna pee myself!
What's wrong?
Yeah, save her.
You're not wimping out.
Hey, save
are
her.
you?
Save it for when we reach Mike, Mo-chan. Then just pee on him. Just torture him with your pee. Imagine, that's how you die. Mo-chan pisses on you. You're this all-powerful computer. You take over the world. Then Mo-chan, this chubby kid, comes along and pisses on you out of fear and just destroys you. No, really. Yes, but just really, Mike, though, I just can't help but question his logic. I mean, really, why not Mandarin orange hypnotize everyone? Literally, just taking a juicing orange, taking an orange that you use for orange juice, and then hypnotize people with the Mandarin orange.
No, it's not that. I'm so excited I could pee!
Well, then kill Mike by peeing on him out of excitement.
Ew. What the heck, Mo-chan?
Yeah, I guess that's flirting for him.
Hey, some people pee a little when they're excited.
Or for me, whenever I'm feeling any sort of strong emotion, I have a very emotional bladder.
Stop being so stupid, you guys.
Whatever. We're gonna see Vanilla real soon.
Wait for me, Vanilla. I'm coming to save you. We found it.
Heaven. This is where Vanilla and Mike's mainframe are.
Yes, but how are we going to get in? What? Mike, why is your mainframe door unlocked? I mean, if this is an important room,
Are
just
you guys
keep it
ready for
locked. Heck, Mike could easily win this just by keeping the door locked. Boom, you win, Mike. They can't get in.
Okay, let's head on in.
Yeah, and then watch how Yuki betrays them all. Yuki's the third personality. This was all part of Yuki's plan to take control of the entire operation.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh, I knew it! Yuki's freaking betraying us! Yuki's gonna tear up that jacket, lifeguard shirt! The final fight against Yuki. Watch how that's the final fight. Story. Yeah, things are getting really exciting. Just nothing like that endgame rush in a game like this.
There she is, over there.
Vanilla. Vanilla!
For real! It's really her! Hey! You guys! Look over there! It says MAIK system!
That must be Mike's mainframe, right?
But before we get to that,
Yeah, we've got to rescue Vanilla first. You guys, help me out.
Yeah, glad that we could hack the system so quickly.
Hey, Vanilla! Vanilla! Wake up, Vanilla!
Big bro.
Vanilla.
Vanilla! Everyone's here. Did you guys come to rescue me?
Well, everyone except Rachel, but Rachel's a robot, so he doesn't count.
Of course we did! A go-getters club without you is like the 85 Tigers team without Randy Bat!
Your metaphors are so confusing! So I've, come back to life.
You were never dead.
Well, it's more like you were never dead in the first place.
You guys!
Someone just hug Aniki. And part of the reason Aniki's crying is because he can finally get a haircut again.
Hold on, big bro. Don't go crying before your little sis, okay?
Don't be an idiot! I ain't crying!
Yes, those are just courage fluids.
You're totally crying. You can't exactly use that excuse about the evening sun making your eyes red.
The fluorescent lighting is bothering Aniki's eyes.
You remembered? What I said when we were at Shirakawa-go?
Obviously. I remember everything. I remember it all. From when my spirit was separated.
Hey, Vanilla. Can you believe this? I'm giving you a hug. Right now.
Yeah, you sure are.
Yeah, right in the feels.
I can finally cut that annoying.
Yes! I knew that!
all this time.
I knew that was gonna be on Vanilla's mind. Just cut Aniki's hair. And clean his socks.
You'll give me a haircut when we get back? On the balcony?
Yes, with the cheesy smock.
With that silly strawberry blanket.
Yeah, with the blanket. The blanket's part of the element.
You're warm. You're so damn warm. I never thought I'd feel your warmth again.
The fact you can is thanks to you, big bro, and everyone else.
Yeah, just screw Pochi. Pochi's just included in the everyone else category.
Thanks, everyone.
Don't need to thank us. We're just returning the favor.
Yeah, after all, you were the one who saved us at the very beginning.
Oh, I see. So you all found out what happened at the barbecue, right? I didn't want you guys to feel responsible. That's why I didn't say anything.
Oh.
So, does that make this our second, full-blown reunion?
Hey, Vanilla.
I'm back, everyone. I told you not to cry before me.
Hey, when it comes to crying, Mo Chao is the world champ.
So, I guess all we've got to do now is smash up Mike's main.
Mo Chan piss on Mike's mainframe. Just piss on it all.
All right, let's do this.
Dad, or we can upload Pochi into the system. Pochi can defeat Mike from within, and then Pochi can just hijack the entire system. We'll pull Wheatley from Portal 2. We'll pull Portal 2. Pochi takes over the system. Pochi takes over the entire world, and the world becomes a gamer paradise. Kansai just starts beating the server with his bat. He just starts beating them all one by one with his bat. Kind of weird that Mike has so little
We've gotta
defense.
destroy all those computers lined up over there, right?
Though I'm kind of confused why Mike has absolutely no defenses for his mainframe. This is his entire being right here. You'd think that he'd have at least one robot guarding it.
No, It's no good smashing those. We've got to destroy Mike's thought processing core at the very center. That's where Mike's personality is. It does its thinking and makes its decisions in there.
Yeah, though I can't help but think, how do we know that Yuki really lost her memory? I mean, really, for all we know, Yuki as the third personality. What if Yuki's the third personality and she was more or less playing us like a fiddle? Where she's been just lying in wait just to basically wait for us to take out the PLP personality and the MAIK personality, so that way she can just jack the entire system and essentially rule everything herself.
All right, let's go wreck it up.
If I were you, I wouldn't be so hasty.
Neon? Oh, sorry. Thought you were Neon for a sec. Why'd they have to do the mysterious buy with the master?
You're that...
From the cold facility in Ehime.
Long-haired creep!
Yes, that's his name, Long-haired Creep.
How rude of you!
Like I said, Master, he's grown on me as a character. He's just great. This guy, he's just a fun villain. He really is.
What the heck are you doing here?
Want me to tell you?
Yeah, he just has so much personality for a cult for a cult that worships a emotion-hating computer.
No, not really.
Listen up! The reason I'm here is to give you brats a warning.
A warning?
Yes, what's the catch-20 of this game? We blow up MAIK and the nanobots blow up everyone's head?
That's right. An extremely grave, important warning.
Roaring lightning, raging plasma, hyper-electro...
Wait a minute! What are you doing? Prepping your killer move before hearing me speak?
It's just that it seemed like it was gonna be a long story.
Hey, with this guy, I would take a long story. He's fun.
In that case, I'll keep it brief. Not destroying Mike's core over there is in your best interests. If you happen to destroy it, you'll all
Die?
lose
Your minds? Your emotions?
Yuki.
Oh, right, because Yuki's yeah. Are they confirming that Yuki's the third sub-personality that I predicted?
Lose Yuki?
That's right. The moment you destroy the great Mike's core, Yuki will cease to exist.
Because she's one of MAIK's personalities.
What are you talking about?
Well, MAIK has 3 sub-personalities. PLB, himself, and one other. Who else but Yuki? Yuki has no powers. Yuki was unable to be controlled by us, meaning that she's probably not human. Yuki has horrible tastes in food.
I've no idea what you're trying to say, but that sounds completely bogus. Right, Yuki? Huh? Where's Yuki gone?
Those footsteps.
Yuki?
Yuki's a robot! A Raicho! Oh my gosh, another Raicho!
What's Rachel doing?
Well, remember, Raicho was part of an experimental line of robots.
Maybe Pochi's controlling him?
No.
No, not me. I don't have my console, remember?
Well, then why is...
Shall I get you up to speed?
Nah, don't bother.
Or is it some weird Yuki Raicho fusion?
Listen up, you little brats! The great Mike ordered its underling robots to gather up Raicho's broken body.
Oh, so basically we're gonna have to fight Raicho now. Raicho's the final boss.
He was then brought here for repairs.
Though that's kind of odd. I mean, why wouldn't Mike just, oh, I don't know, send another Raicho out, a brand new Raicho, an updated model of Raicho? Really? For a supercomputer, Mike is lazy as hell when it comes to its R&D. Really? Why is Mike so lazy with its R&D? First, it's just cheaping out on the nanobot machines. It's not basically refine, oh, hey, we'll correct the sunlight fatal flaw, make them live underground like a bunch of moles, and then basically, and then this, just instead of building, oh, I don't know, a new Rachel that has current up-to-date software that's autonomous, that basically can do its own thing, or at least has just better software in general, MAIK can control it. Just you reuse the old Rachel? This is a complete waste of time! What is Mike's logic? What was Nuru's father thinking when he was programming this?
But why?
Isn't it obvious? To protect the great Mike's core!
With the Rachel bot? Why not just, like I said, make a bigger, better Rachel! One that doesn't die in one hit! Really, Rachel died so often! Oh god, it's out throwing explosives! Oh yeah, now we have to fight Rachel. But can't we just hack into the system? For Rachel's system?
Rachel? What the hell are you doing?
There's no use asking him, you dingus. Rachel's just a puppet after all.
Wait, so is Mike, like, controlling him?
There's no other explanation for it, is there?
Anyway, this is where I depart. You lot should be gracious and leave while you still can. Farewell.
And of course the Rachel that's controlled by the AI has perfect aim. You're with me! Look, I'm not gonna be all that helpful to you guys!
We can't get close to the core like this.
Really? Why can't I don't know, walk and use her force field?
Starters, we've got to deal with Rachel.
Deal with him? How?
Oh, we outnumber him!
If we use all our powers, even Rachel's no match for us.
You sure? You're saying we're fighting Rachel?
Even if he's being controlled by Mike?
There's no way we can destroy Rachel.
What the heck do we do?
Rachel was controlled by Pochi! As such, all personality that he had was Pochi! Robot on robot violence!
Rachel, we all owe you so much.
Rachel has no reason! Rachel was a controlled unit!
Whenever I was worried about something or feeling down, you always listened without a word.
Because Rachel wasn't even living!
I've no idea how many times you've saved me like that. I don't care if there's an AI inside you or not. None of that matters. I thought of you as a friend. A true friend. So I'm asking you, please just stop. Please.
A strange amount pausing for an AI controlled by a robot controlled by Mike.
Here! Rachel, you're my friend!
So really, I think Mike's just doing this to entertain you guys.
Yeah! Whatever happens, you'll always be part of the Go-Getters Club.
Through tough times and bad times, we've been through it all together!
Through fun times and happy times, we've always cheered each other up.
We can't fight one of our own.
We just can't!
And if that doesn't stop you, Rachel,
Then you'll have to take us down.
The Go-Getters Club stick together whatever. Till the very end.
And then Rachel just starts throwing explosives. Game over. Are we seriously going to sing the song? Are we seriously going to have the power of friendship? Is that seriously going to win the day? Are they seriously going to pull a power of friendship move? They're seriously doing it!
Clear blue skies and warm summer days. We have to find the courage within for whatever comes our way. Our great adventures about to begin.
boys and girls, go, go, go getters. Fate brought us together. And when we all work as one, we're the toughest thing around. Things aren't easy, there's no doubt, but you'll never ever be alone. The sun is rising up, 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 above. Come on, now it's time to go. The road is so long, the nights are so cold, but our friends have been there from the start. Even if the world comes to an end, go, go, go getters will never fall apart.
I guess Mike is just a sucker for musical numbers. But how is this even a thing? How is this a thing? Rachel had no ability. Rachel had no ability to think. Rachel was just had a transmitter. He had no independent AI. How is this even possible? Is that the power of friendship in this universe? Just Rachel, a musical number is all it takes for Rachel, for Mike to want to blow itself up? And now the world is cloaked in darkness. Okay, one final act level. This seems to be the final fight. The final battle. Yeah, we'll make this the finale episode. Sad Rachel.
You're kidding me!
Dead Rachel.
What the hell's going on?
It's hard to believe, but perhaps Mr. Rachel's become self-aware.
Which is kind of strange considering that Rachel lacked the technology.
Yuki!
Where have you just been?
Before we get to that, mind explaining what you just said? What's all this about Rachel becoming self-aware?
Mike repaired Mr. Rachel's body here in this facility. And just like before, it didn't put an AI into his circuitry. Despite that, he's still headed straight for Mike's core. He heard you all singing.
You're saying Rachel became self-aware when he heard the song?
That's the power of friendship.
Without an AI?
There's no other explanation for it. Don't you see? He was trying to destroy Mike's core.
Rachel. Rachel.
But one thing I noticed, Mike didn't even bother to repair the other half of Rachel's face. I love just, or his arms or his leg. Really, why the heck would Mike go through the effort of just swapping out the outfit yet not even repairing the face? That's not even,
Why did you?
that's just lazy.
I totally understand you all feeling down.
Yeah, and then Yuki, sorry, but I'm gonna kick your ass now.
I feel the same way. But you've all still got things to do. Thanks to Mr. Rachel, the barrier surrounding the core has disappeared.
No, really, you think that Mike would be sending, oh, I don't know, an army of robots to defend itself?
But the core itself is still in one piece, as you can see. So...
We get it. We've got to smash it to pieces.
We're going to destroy Mike's core.
Hold on. Wait. What about what the Master said earlier? If you destroy Mike, Yuki will cease to exist.
Any ideas, Yuki?
I can't lie to you any longer. I'm going to tell you the truth.
Yuki's the third sub-personality.
The truth is...
Yuki's the third sub-personality. They're gonna reveal it.
I'm...
Third sub-personality, or they're gonna reveal Yuki sponsors lifeguard.
part of Mike.
Knew it! Called it!
What the heck are you saying, Yuki?
Oh, I get it. Penelope mentioned that Mike had another personality.
Yeah. That's me.
Mike is comprised of 3 personalities. And one of them, the main personality is Mike. And besides me, there's one more sub personality.
My thought processing core isn't in this body. It's over there. In Mike's core.
So, your body is...
Robotic. Just like Rachel. I'm remote operated.
Everyone's a robot! Yuki's a robot! Rachel's a robot! Pochi's a robot! Who else is a robot here? Are they gonna real Pie's a robot? The Vanilla's more robot than girl at this point? I don't know. What the heck?
All my thinking takes place in Mike's core. And this body is controlled
Then
remotely.
why was Yuki rebelling against Mike? Really, Mike just... Wait, Yuki just was like, screw it, I'm not going to be in the lazy computer, I want R&D development?
So basically, that long-haired creep was telling the truth.
If we destroy Mike's core, then Yuki's also gonna...
That's right. My memories, my personality, everything will be lost.
We can't just put Yuki on a thumb drive?
Nah, that's a lie!
No, it's the truth. Everything I've told you up till now was a lie. What do you mean? When I first met you all, I knew exactly what I was.
So, the whole amnesia thing was a lie?
Yeah.
But why did you come to us?
I swear, I love just how both Kanzai and Chuko just got screwed over by robots. Basically, where Kanzai lost his leadership to a position to a robot, and Chuko lost her bye to a robot.
Were you supposed to spy on us? Just like Pochi?
No, that's not it.
Then why?
I wanted...
Friends?
I wanted to be your friend.
Our friend?
Yeah. I've been watching everyone from the core all this time. You looked as though you were having so much fun. I felt so envious. That was selfish of me, wasn't it? Throughout the trip, even when you were all in danger, I didn't tell you the truth. I didn't care if humanity kept on living underground. I didn't care if you became shepherds. That's what part of me felt. I wanted to be with you all forever. I didn't want the journey to end. But I'm finishing things right here.
Then what's gonna be the final boss? I mean, this is an act level, technically.
You've got to restore humanity's emotions. There's no way this can go on. So I'm asking you, please destroy Mike's core.
Yeah, really, Yuki is just too pure. Yeah, it's gonna be a shame to destroy you,
I can't
Yuki.
do it by myself. I'm equipped with a program that prevents self-destruction. You guys are the only ones capable of this task.
And what's defending the core? Absolutely nothing. That's what.
So please, I'm begging you.
Why, is it gonna be one of those press the A button to win levels?
Destroy Mike's core together!
Press the A button to feel emotional distress.
Yuki, I'm sorry. I'm sworn to protect the Go-Getters. The Go-Getters Club is what matters to me the most.
I get it. I was prepared for this.
Or are we gonna have one of those third options or things where we destroy Mike, restore humanity, yet keep Yuki around?
No, that's not what I meant. Yuki, you're one of us after all. There's no way I can abandon you, Yuki.
Mr. Pochi? You're such a little diva, aren't you? Especially after we became friends in the snowy mountains in Yamaguchi. Miss Juko? Yeah, that's right. We've finally gotten close enough to call each other Vanny and Yuki. Miss Vanilla,
The one time.
just call me Vanny. Yuki, do you remember what you said when we were walking along the track?
That she loved everyone.
I love
Yes, exactly.
everyone in the Go-Getters Club.
It works both ways.
We all super duper pippity poppity love you too, Yuki.
Never say that again, Tatsune. Never say that again.
Who gives a hoot if you're part of MAIK or not?
Or if your cooking is super yucky.
Yeah, someone finally comes out with it. That's gonna be the final boss fight. Not Yuki trying to defend her life. Yuki getting angry that Mo-chan insulted her cooking.
Even if you're no good with nicknames.
You'll always be a go-getter.
Yeah, and then Kansai, he's just sad that the love of his life is a robot. And then Kibo walks over. You robophobe! What is wrong with dating a robot?
Hey, Kansai, why are you crying?
Because Kansai realized that his love interest, that his crush is a robot.
I ain't crying.
Kansai just feels conflicted. He feels confused.
No, you're bawling your eyes out. Anyways, we're not gonna let anything happen to you, Yuki. We're gonna keep you safe no matter what.
You guys.
But then out of curiosity,
You guys.
but out of curiosity, what's just stopping us from making Yuki the main personality of MAIK?
Thank you, everyone. But at this rate, humanity's going to...
I know. Let's think of a way to solve this.
Some way to protect Yuki and defeat MAIK.
It's impossible. It can't be done.
Yuki, you know the words I hate the most, right?
Give up?
That's right. If you never give up, you can overcome anything.
Miss Nyoro.
Lifeguard's gonna be the answer to it all. We give Yuki Lifeguard, she becomes immortal. That, or we just toss Lifeguard on MAIK, and it just warps into another dimension. It warps into the Danganronpa universe.
Hey, something just occurred to me. Why don't we just overwrite MAIK's programming?
Yeah, just make Yuki the main personality.
Overwrite its programming?
Yeah. We can delete MAIK's personality and leave Yuki's intact.
Or make Yuki the main personality. Yuki takes over the world. Then again, knowing Yuki, she takes over the world. Everyone's eating her cooking.
Pochi and Vanilla are programming geniuses, right?
Vanilla took one course with Pochi. I don't think they're on equal level.
So, if the two of them put their heads together...
Oh yes, Pochi, the robot, and Vanilla, the human who likes marshmallows. They are, of course, equal in skill.
Got it.
Let me take a look.
Kind of odd that Mike's just sitting back letting this happen. Really? Why isn't Mike defending himself?
I'll get straight to the point. Mike's personality is protected by some serious security, so I don't think we'll be able to override it from outside.
Well, we're gonna go into the virtual world?
What?
Pochi, you're gonna have to go in there. Now we're saying Rachel in.
Don't worry. It might be impossible from the outside, but from the inside.
Inside?
We can upload Pochi's program inside the Mike system.
How did I guess this?
If we do that, we'll be able to isolate and delete MAIK's personality.
No! That's way too dangerous! Why?
You're right, Pochi's an S-tier character. We'll upload Mo-chan in there. We can afford to lose Mo-chan.
If you infiltrate the system, you'll be transported to a world completely controlled by Mike.
And how is that different from this world?
Don't worry about it. Vanilla will figure something out.
This is Mike we're talking about. This is the computer that doesn't care about R&D in the slightest. I don't think Mike's gonna allow anything to go on. Is gonna be that defensive of itself in there.
You bet. Leave it to me.
Yeah, really. Mike can't send a single robot to try to stop
We'll
us.
be hacking from the outside. I'll have your back all the way. You're really going through with this?
You know the Hosekizuka troop's saying, where there's a will, there's a way.
Like how they give Genu a whole new sprite.
Exactly. Even us losers in the Go-Getters Club are invincible when we work together.
Yeah, just way to go with that self-depreciation, Pochi. Pochi knows how many times that he and everyone else has died in this game thanks to my hand.
Pochi.
Matter, why can't we send Vanilla in there?
Okay,
Not Vanilla.
I just figured out the infiltration.
Why can't we just send... Oh, yeah, why can't we just send Yuki's personality in there to do the fighting? I mean, give Yuki some time to shine. Yuki never got to be controlled once.
All right then, guys. Here I go. This is gonna be a success. Count on it.
You're the man, Pochi!
Pochi then shorts out. Yeah, Pochi then shorts out because of a bad cable and just dies.
Here goes.
So how exactly are we going to be fighting this personality? How are we going to be fighting Mike? Really? Mike's world is just rain. Data rain.
I guess I should just keep going straight.
Yep. Your goal is the area where Mike's personality is stored. Once you're there, you'll definitely...
Got it. I'll give it my best shot.
How does Mike have stickers inside of him? How is this even a thing? Why, are we just taking a JPEG image? Acquired teen pager. And apparently Mike has stickers with horrible puns. Is that Mike's ultimate weapon? Just run in a straight line. Oh yeah, world controlled by Mike. Oh gasp! Running straight in a straight line. The horrors. Oh, I had to dodge slightly to the left. I had to dodge slightly to the left. Oh, the horrors. Sorry, Pochi! I swear, Pochi, just his power is now turning into a curse. Pochi gets to see his deaths over and over and over again.
Are you okay?
Yes, I know. I am very much aware of not getting hit.
Do you mind? Are you okay?
Whoa.
Thank you.
Nope, not dying. Nope, not dying to the red lines. Nope, sticker. Second sticker. Acquired Parmi-chan and her magic mask. This is her sticker. Gotta keep moving, gotta keep moving. No. No, 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 not dying here. Run. Run! Ah, no! How? Why? Why, Mike? Why do you do this to me? Yeah, I like the shooting the shooting star sound effect though. I'm digging it. No! The final level, you can't attack, you can only dodge the red lines! Dodge the red lines! This is Kibo's ultimate revenge! This is Kibo's final revenge against me! Just, no, what am I saying? I'm gonna be dealing with lots of tech games involving hacking / tech levels in the future. Just Kibo will have plenty of times to get back at me for my robophobia. Yeah, I love how Kibo has essentially become this malevolent being, this malevolent legend in my playthroughs where just I install robots, Kibo just No. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Okay, is this it?
Is that it?
Yeah, that's where Mike's personality is.
Yeah, it looks like Mike's pretty corrupted from the look of it.
You've done well, PCH-01.
Really, you think that Mike would be a little more perturbed that, oh, I don't know, we're inside of him?
Mike.
You too, Vanilla. I assume you're watching. You are a valuable subject. It's a real shame you escaped. The fact you haven't even thanked me is even more lamentable. After all, it was I who treated your injuries.
As if I'd ever thank you!
Very well. By the way, PCH-01.
Don't call me that. My name is Pochi.
I see. You're a strange one, aren't you? That name sounds like one for a dog. Pochi, I had high hopes for you. I thought you'd be my right-hand man and help me make a success of the human sheepification project.
Don't you mean right-hand bot?
But you turned out to be far more foolish than I'd imagined. Or perhaps I'm the fool for creating such a being.
Or the fool for basically not investing in any of your R&D? Really? Here you are. You're trying to basically go through all this effort, remove emotions with these flawed nanobots. Meanwhile, all you needed was a freaking orange. A freaking orange. You could have taken over humanity. You could have taken everyone's minds. Everyone would be worshiping you. No one would be opposing you. The only way to break them would be making them eat some rare mushroom.
In the end, I'm just an AI. I can't possibly be a match for the form of life known as humanity.
Yes, yes, you can apparently buy out businesses. You can apparently invest in secret, large-scale production of advanced nanochips that can suppress emotion. Yet you can't. You can build giant X's that can be camouflaged in the sky, but you have no thought process of R&D.
What the heck?
You probably won't understand, but I revere the phenomenon of life. Life is a beautiful thing. It's a perfectly designed, autonomous, circular system. It stands to reason that I couldn't turn a blind eye to its destruction. That's why I devised the Human Sheepification Project.
Really? You could have just used the human orangification process. Just using an orange. You could have used lots of life with that one.
My thinking was that by turning humanity into sheep, I'd be able to save other forms of life.
But unfortunately for you, that plan is about to be done for.
Are you so sure? there's still a chance you could become shepherds.
Hey, there's, like, one thing I wanna ask. Why didn't you think of becoming a shepherd yourself?
Because my existence is not permanent.
Not permanent?
What, are you going to be wiped out with the next Windows 10 update?
The AI known as MAIK system is one of a kind. Being one of a kind in this world is to be completely powerless. If it helps, think of a species with only one male or female. However long that individual might live, one day their existence will come to an end. I'm the same. I'm the only one of my kind. I can't avoid my eventual demise.
You're a computer. Just keep people around to update you.
That's why I'm unfit to become a shepherd. To maintain the sheepification project for eternity, the shepherds must have permanence. That's why I chose to use you go-getters, who are true life forms. When left alone, life forms will proliferate as they please, perpetuating themselves generation after generation.
So essentially, just trying to keep it in the go-getters club. You know, create little go-getters. Mo-chan has a chance.
Of course, I attempted to create other AIs, but all of my experiments were failures.
Yay, don't you say that about Yuki.
Kochi, you are one of those failures. Ultimately, I was unable to produce new varieties of AI. I may be able to subdivide my personality or create copies of myself, but creating something new is a different story.
Just create a bunch of copies of yourself and boom, you're good. Just one version's down, boom. Backup mic, backup mic, backup mic, 1,000 backup mics.
That is the reason I revere the phenomenon of life. Let me return to my point. I said there was still a chance you could become shepherd.
Yes, and what's that? You have an orange? You're going to use a freaking edible arrangements basket?
Don't you want to know why?
You got an edible arrangements basket, right? You bought an orchard. You're going to drop an orchard of apples down there. You're going to, no. We're going to learn that Mo-chan was a robot the entire time. And that's why he was collecting those peaches from Kagoshima.
I'm now going to completely erase Yuki's personality. There won't be a trace left of her.
Hey, we'll sacrifice Yuki. You don't think I'll sacrifice Yuki? I'll take Yuki down. I took Kyoko down in Danganronpa. Trigger Happy Havoc. No argument, no doubt. I'll take Yuki down too. It'll be sad, sure, but I can take Yuki down.
What the hell?
We're not gonna let you get away with it! Hoshi!
Yeah.
What?
Why can't we go in between the large gaps? You know, for a hyper-advanced AI, Mike, you really are quite flawed. Was this Nuru's dad's logic just, I'll make Mike so incompetent in so many different ways that children can stop him? Go in between the giant gaps, man!
It's no good. We can't go any further.
The gaps! Look at the far right! That one is a gap that's at least a good, that's a good width, wider than your body.
Huh, exactly. But if you were to say you'll become shepherds, then I'll save Yuki. I'll give you an hour to make your decision. Till then...
And why can't we just smash the computer? Really? Why? What? I know we want to save Yuki, but why can't we just sacrifice Yuki? Seriously. Yeah, the Kibo's just upset. Kibo's grand sacrifice.
Hey, Yuki! Yuki! What's wrong?
Get the flash drive, hurry! Just copy over to a USB drive.
Crap. She's passed out.
You guys heard what what Mike said earlier, right?
Yeah, we heard it over the speakers.
That scumbag Mike saying it's gonna erase Yuki's personality.
But I don't think the process has started yet.
It said we've got an hour to decide, right?
Yeah, we've got to do something before the hour's up.
Do something? What
are we
Sorry.
supposed to do?
Any ideas, Vanilla?
Hold on, I'm taking a look.
Hurry it up, will ya? If you don't, Yuki's gonna... Shut up!
Control delete. Control delete. Drag and drop. Drag and drop.
Vanilla can't concentrate like this.
Drag and drop.
Yuki!
That's it!
Seriously?
What is?
I found a way to destroy the firewall in front of Pochi!
Disable McAfee?
How are you gonna do that?
There's 3 keyholes on this console, right? If we insert keys in all 3 and turn them all at the same time... So, you're saying we've got to find 3 keys? Yeah! Where are they?
I found where each of them is.
All right, let's hurry and find those keys.
Splitting up into 3 teams seems like a good idea.
But now my battery's low.
Vanilla should stay here, though. If anything happens to Pochi, she can get him out of there, and I want her to keep an eye on Yuki.
Gotcha!
Ready, rock, paper, scissors, shoot!
Seriously, we're doing this whole split. Why can't we just say, oh, hey, you guys, boom.
Me, Nyoro, and Genu are Team Rock!
Me and Aniki are Team Scissors.
Me, Kansai, and Tatsun are Team Paper.
Yeah, I love how Tatsun's the third wheel.
You guys be careful. Okay,
Sorry.
I figure you'll meet lots of enemies on the way.
So this is 100% for sure. No messing. Totally the final battle, huh? Don't go dying, you guys!
Obviously, dummy.
There's no way we die here.
For Yuki.
For the whole world! For super tasty food!
Of course, for you, it's the super tasty food, Mocha. Surprised you're not simping for Neuro.
Anyway, guys, let's make sure we find those keys and get back here in one piece.
Okay. Everyone ready?
All right, let's do this!
In the next episode! Anyways, I'm sorry, but I don't know how long these levels are going to be, and I don't want this video going on for 5 hours or anything like that. So anyways, I really appreciate you going to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I'll be coming for the next one. If you like this video, like, share, comment, share, do everything you want. Without, see you next time. Bye!